What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? I don't know if my headset is connected. I don't think it is. What's good? Yeah, I had the intention of having on my earphones, but anyway, what is good? It's your girl, the Empress, Miss April Kaye, and I'm back at you with another video. Yes, back at you with another video. So yeah, so you guys, it is April 2024, and it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in our world, and I am here. Hopefully I can help to clear up some of the questions that you guys have. Is this the end of the world? This is my take on it. This is what my guides have shown me. And I'm here to share it with you guys because I post stuff and it's kind of blunt. Okay, let me put my headphones in. Okay, yeah, maybe y'all can, okay. Put my earphones in. Okay, so this reading or this conversation, this live, what have you, may not be for everybody. I just ask if you take what's for you, what is not, you leave it for somebody else. But it's a lot of uncertainty going on with April 8th, 2024. And what my guides have shown me and what I have been shown to share with you guys is we definitely don't know, but it is definitely divine timing for what is set to happen here on earth. And so just want to share that with you guys. With just the way everything works here on earth, I always say that this is school. We all have decided to come here to learn these lessons for our soul, for our higher self, to ascend. The universe, humanity is ascending at this time. Now, what happens is, in order for us to ascend, we have to go through changes. And those changes are coming to earth from a higher dimension. On earth, we are in a 3D dimension. We're here on a 3D plane. This is a real low plane. So when you hear me talking and I'm saying, let's raise our vibrations, I'm talking to say, let's go to that higher level. Everything that you have learned this far, I strongly suggest that you forget it. You need to forget anything that you think you know, because we don't know. And today is a new day. And the universe gives us what we need for today. Probably what you know or what you're thinking about. If you have not decided to ascend, is probably outdated beliefs, outdated systems, and those things worked then. That is what was going on in the past. But I'm asking that you raise your vibration in order to receive what is going on today. If you don't raise your vibration, you're not going to be able to receive what is going on. You're not going to know what is going on. That is very, very, very important. It's very important. But how you guys doing? How y'all doing? Okay. So yeah. So like I was saying, if it's not for you, then disregard it. But some people do have questions because I post stuff and I, uh, I'm a rebel. It may come out anyway, and I don't mean no harm. My job is to help raise the vibration and share with you guys what the spirit of God, the universe, your higher self is asking for you to do. And definitely we are ascending. And if you're not ascending, then you need to figure out what you need to do so that you can start to ascend, because the earth is ascending. Okay. And so with these eclipse, the equinox, everything that has been going on is changing our world. We as individuals, we are going through DNA upgrades. So if you fight that, then you're not going to get your upgrade. Take it as if you got your phone and it comes up and it says, it's time for an upgrade. Now you got enough sense because you can see it because it's on your phone. But our bodies is going through a DNA upgrade. You can feel it and see it. And this is what we call ascension symptoms. You may have dizziness, you may have a headache, stuff like that. But we are going through a DNA upgrade on a cellular level. And with the eclipse, the equinox, it just passed, it was in Libra. Okay, let me just explain to you guys what an equinox is. An equinox is a moment in time that the veil to this 3D plane, which is Earth, is thinned out. And it's thinned out for a purpose so that higher dimensions, which is God, universe, sends Earth different things to change this earth and to divine timing. It's divine timing. Okay. So that's why I always say timing is an illusion. And we'll talk about that later. But timing is an illusion. But anyway, with this equinox, what happens is the veil is really thin. Something like Halloween. That's why with Halloween, that's basically what Halloween is. The veil is thin. Okay. Okay. So the veil is thinned out through this equinox, and we are received, here on earth, we are receiving upgrades and that type of thing and changes. And that's what brings about the change on the earth. That's what brings it about. Okay, so this equinox was in Libra. Libra stands for kind of balancing. So at that time, this was what, 2 weeks ago. It's real, in the recent past. So we received all of these upgrades and that type of thing. We received energy, and when I'm talking about energy. We are energy. God is energy. Okay. So we receive the energy here on earth with that equinox to start balancing things out. You may have noticed that different things started coming to an end, or you had to start facing different realities and stuff like that to balance out the energy. So what happened was during that equinox, energy started balancing out. Okay, now we got this eclipse that's coming in, which is with this eclipse, we're definitely receiving different upgrades and stuff like that. This is what's going on with Earth. This is what's going on. And all the energies and stuff like that that we're receiving It is what is changing Earth. It's changing Earth as a whole. That's why it's a breaking down. These energies are coming to break everything down, not just as the world, but us as individuals. So that's why it's important to raise your vibration so that you can get these upgrades. This is not the time you want to fall out with people. You don't want to argue with people. You don't want none of that going on because you're going to miss it, and it's very vital. You really want to stay in a prayerful meditation state during this time. This is not about evil. This is what is going on. This is not about the devil. I don't know. I'm just, just stating this. This is not what this is about. This is what is going on. And in order to be connected with your higher self, with God, you have to you have to operate out of love. You have to raise your vibration. It's not the time to argue. It's not the time to pick a fight. It's not the time to be down on yourself. It's not the time to speak down on yourself or others. This is what brings karma. This is what I'm saying about karma. Okay, so this old world is being destroyed, being brought down. We got snuck with COVID. COVID was a start, you guys. COVID was a start because it was the beginning of tearing everything down. It kind of snatched the rug off from under us. It messed with a lot of people's nervous system. People are dealing with psychological stuff because of that. Yeah, we may be getting back on track, but it's still a breaking down of this old world. We have to get in the right mind consciousness, or you're not going to see what you need to see. It starts with love in our heart. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Jesus is love. You cannot get to God without his Son. If you're not operating in love, then you are not acknowledging Jesus. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. If you are not operating out of love, then you are not acknowledging Jesus, and you are not getting to God. You're not. Because you cannot get to God without Jesus. Okay? That's who Jesus is. Love in our heart. So if you're talking about people and you bad, and I know my delivery is harsh because I despise it and I curse about it. I hate for people to down people, backbite people. That's not Jesus. And it be the main ones hollering and screaming or shaking. I don't know what they be doing, but you ain't operating in love, Shug. You are not. I don't care. You're not doing it. So I despise it. I curse about it. I do. And that's just how I choose to display it. I could say it nice. I choose not to. I don't have to. I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have to be what other people want me to be. But one thing I do see is when you're not operating in love and you putting the next person down. This is the karma. Okay? And everything goes around like this. This is that karmic wheel. This is what karma is. If you stay in that mindset and you don't raise your vibration and you stay in that mindset, then you're going to be on a karmic wheel. Nothing is going to change for you. And then when you add backbiting, sending people evil eye, that's evil eye. That is evil eye. When you're doing that, then you are bringing about karma on yourself. Is what you're doing. So this is what I like to tell people. As that wheel is turning, what decides for that wheel to turn is the things that is going on in the divine timing system, which is our solar system. That's divine timing. Any other timing is an illusion. The earth is suspensed in darkness. We have the sun, we have the moon. The only thing that's happening, the sun and the moon is switching. Then you got day and you got night. Okay? That's man-made time. Real timing is with the solar system. The eclipse that is coming, the equinoxes, all these lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, all of these different things is God's divine timing system. So that's what is determining what is actually happening. That's what's actually turning that wheel. As that wheel turn, then that's when the cycle ends and you start a new cycle. Okay, going into that new cycle, you're standing where you was in that old cycle. Receiving those DNA upgrades or those blessings that's coming from God. So when this cycle closes, where are you standing at? What are you going to get? That's why I always say you're on the good side of karma or the bad side of karma. Watch what you do. Watch how you move. Operate out of love. Because if you haven't, then what you're going to be receiving from the universe when these DNA things take place is going to be karmic. This is what I'm saying when I say you're either on the good side or the bad side. And we have a chance to change that. And just so happens, if the world do end, we don't know. But I'm saying whatever is coming, you don't want to be standing in the wrongful place with God. You don't want to be standing in the wrongful place. This is what I'm saying. And I wanted to go live because honestly, my delivery sometimes is crazy, but I just laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? I just laugh about it because I know what I'm talking about, but I have to explain it to you guys. It's so important for us to raise our vibrations at this time. It's so important right now in the next week and stuff like that. This is a time to be doing self-care. Some good self-care, taking time, sitting back, meditating, listen, be in position to receive what is coming through this equinox. This eclipse. Because these are blessings that are coming, you guys. This is how that happens. It's not just the sun. Okay, with the lunar eclipse, you got the sun covering the moon. With the solar eclipse, you got the moon covering the sun. So it's not just that it's covering it. This is a time when the veil is thin and it's really Earth is really penetrationable. And believe it or not, these blessings are coming down. These cycles are ending. So I really, if you got any issues or you feel a way, get that right with your heart. Get that right with your heart. Sit quiet. It's a time to meditate. Even though we have to work and stuff like that, you may want to just don't get caught up in a whole lot. Do not get caught up in a whole lot of stuff that's going to have your mind off, because it takes a lot of energy to be mad. It takes a lot of energy to talk about somebody and put a person down. It takes a lot to do that, and you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it, and you ain't even going to know what's going on. You're not going to always be able to go back in time like, oh, I'll get it. Where you going to get it from, honey? Where you getting that from? It's gone. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have time to talk about the next person. I'm so big on that. And I have my reasons. I may share it with you guys one day, but I have my reasons on that. I cannot stand for a person to do that and put a person down. I don't like it. I don't. So I always talk about it. So I may curse about it. But yeah. So let's raise our vibrations, you guys. Let's really raise our vibrations. Let's spend time in nature. Earth is all about nature. We chose to come here on Earth. Earth is about biological, okay? We are in our biological bodies. We have our biological parents. We live here on Earth. So we have to connect back to Earth. This is why we ground ourselves. Okay? This is why we ground ourselves. So, but let's connect back with nature. Just sit quiet, stay out of stuff, be good to yourself. Just be waiting in expectation. A lot of people have been praying for things, believing God for things. You know, don't miss this portal. Do not miss this portal. And really in the month of April, and I'll break it down for you guys. I'm not today, but it's certain days. This is what portals are opening. So be in expectation for those portals. And I'll come back and break it down for you guys. It's about 10 portals throughout the month of April. And you really want to be in expectation because the energy is huge. The energy is huge, and we have to take advantage of that in order to receive. If you praying, you saying your affirmations, you why am I not getting? Why am I not growing? Because it is several things, but I can tell you the main thing is sin. We all do live in sin, but that's the main thing that's keeping us. Okay? Now, the church I used to go to, let me tell you what the bishop used to say. God will forgive you, but he's not going to reward you. You're not going to be rewarded for the things you do because you got to get your soul, you got to get clean. Your heart should be light as a feather. That's the only way your light is going to shine. If you got all of that going on, your light is not shining. Your light is not shining. You're not getting blessings. In other words, what people say, God is not hearing your prayers. He's not, you know. And then you have to be good to yourself as well. You cannot be hard on yourself. You got to love on yourself. Do some self-care and that type of thing. But you guys, this is all that I have for you right now. It's your girl, the Empress, Miss April Kaye, and thank you for watching.